What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
You know, there's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it.
Of course.
And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side, where, you know, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Do you recall when Diana Taurasi questioned Caitlin Clark's ability to make an impact in the WNBA? Those comments not only aged horribly, but they also entirely collapsed. Reality arrived quickly, and her name was Caitlin Clark. Clark did more than just silence her skeptics when she stepped onto a WNBA court. She redefined what a player could be. In her debut season, she didn't just earn Rookie of the Year, she became the first rookie in league history to earn the All-WNBA First Team, breaking an incredible 62 records along the way. Her second season was on track to set even more records if not for injuries. Remember the 3-logo three-pointers in under 30 seconds against the New York Liberty? Former league MVPs can no longer ignore her domination. In this video, we look at how 10 previous MVPs have stepped forward to recognize her greatness and provide her the respect she deserves. But here's a twist. There's a surprise 11th and 12th name on the list. And believe me, you will not believe who they are or what they have said.
A lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
Let's look at the data, which tell the story better than anything else. Caitlin Clark did not simply make history. She rewrote it. Most assists in a single season completed. The majority of assists in a single game are also hers. Three-point shooting records were shattered. The most number of all-star votes in league history. You know it's her, and she's only getting started? Consider a complete season with a healthy Caitlin Clark.
She just absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well, playing her basketball and watching her play.
So, what prompted these MVPs to start speaking up now? What caused some of them to change their minds about their previous positions? Let's break everything down. Breanna Stewart is first on the list. 3-time WNBA champion, 2-time league MVP, and one of the most powerful players in women's basketball. Stewart wasted no time in presenting Caitlin with flowers, recognizing her effect just a month into the season. Stewart, having been the league's face, understands what it takes to stand out at the highest level. She was among the first to recognize Clark wasn't just living up to the hype. She was outperforming it.
Caitlin is a great player, and I think the way that she's kind of came into this league, she's continuing to...
Stewart opened up on how Clark's presence was changing the game, not just for the Indiana Fever, but for the whole WNBA. Clark was not just meeting expectations. She was redefining them. Her record-breaking numbers, connection with fans, and ability to command the spotlight without vanity all demonstrated her status among the best. Stewart did not accept this as casual praise. It was a veteran who saw that something amazing was happening right in front of her.
Aside from the numbers, the viewership, the attendance, the way that she plays the game.
Breanna Stewart's words have weight. This was hardly a meaningless compliment. This was a multi-time champion who recognized that Clark's first 2 seasons had already altered the league's narrative. Caitlin did not simply arrive. She raised those around her.
You know, she has these games where it's like you have to guard her wherever she is.
Candace Parker, a 2-time WNBA MVP, multiple champion, and now respected TNT analyst, is up next. Parker was effusive in his praise for Caitlin Clark and the star power she has brought to the game.
It takes time for people to want to be a part of it and to see it. I think it does take star power, and we're seeing how the value of that in the Caitlin Clarks. And
using her position on national television, Parker discussed how much Caitlin has impacted the energy around women's basketball and basketball overall.
I think that's what she's done for the game, you know, in general. I don't say women's basketball, I say the game of basketball, period. You want to see a show, and I think that that's the biggest thing. You always talk about Steph being a showman. I mean, this is a showman right here.
Yes.
You're able to have sellout crowds to come and see you play. You have student sections that hate you. that want you to lose. That's what sports is, and that's what competition is. And Caitlyn's brought all of that in.
She emphasized Clark's calmness, vision, and lethal shooting, stating that opponents literally have to guard her the moment she walks into the gym. Coming from a legend like Parker, that is hardly exaggeration. That is respect.
Listen, you talk about players that change the game when they're on the court, whether they're touching the ball or not, you have to guard her when she steps into the gym. And so I don't think we've seen anything like that in women's basketball. I've played against a number of great shooters.
Yes.
Somebody that when they walk in the gym, you have to guard them. And I think the way the game is played has allowed her to showcase that skill, to be able to take that shot being a good shot. It speaks to where basketball is right now.
And there's Tina Charles, the WNBA second all-time leading scorer and 2012 MVP. Charles, a seasoned veteran, multiple-time All-Star, and member of the WNBA's top 25 anniversary squad, understands what excellence looks like.
Yeah, I mean, the energy that we're getting, the reception, the eyes that we're getting on us, it's amazing. And it's just because of that new generation that's coming in.
And when she discusses the Caitlin Clark effect, people listen. She considers it an honor to watch and compete against someone like Clark, a generational prodigy who is redefining what female athletes can do. Coming from someone who has witnessed every stage of the league's evolution, that is significant validation.
So we know who Caitlin Clark is and what she's been able, her impact in this league and especially this year. So however we can get it, I'll take it for me personally. So just thankful that I'm able to be a part of it and still be here to witness it.
And here's where things get emotional. Caitlin Clark grew up idolizing Maya Moore, the 2014 WNBA MVP and one of the league's all-time greats. Clark regarded Moore as a hero when she was a child dreaming of playing basketball. Years later, that dream came full circle. The two met when Clark was younger, and their friendship has endured over the years. Moore surprised Caitlin in person before their final regular season game at Iowa, and the expressions on both of their faces told it all. Pure admiration and mutual regard. You could tell how much that moment meant to Clark. For her, it was more than just meeting her idol. It was recognized by her.
I still feel like I was this tall and freaking out, and I ran across the court, gave you a hug. I know. Now I'm like taller than you. Oh my.
I vividly remember being this tall and freaked out and running across the court to hug you. I understand. Now I'm taller than you. Oh my God, Moore's gesture conveyed it all. She saw in Caitlin what fans and former players around the world are seeing, a generational force transforming the way women's basketball is perceived. In a lyrical twist, Caitlin has stated that Moore's impact is precisely why she devotes time to her admirers, particularly the younger ones. It's about giving back, just as her hero has.
All I ever wanted to do was meet her. I didn't have a phone. My dad didn't have his phone, so I just ran over. It's like, can you sign my shirt? Signed my shirt, gave her a hug, ran away. It's like the most vivid memory I have of like women's basketball growing up. And like, honestly, like I still tell everybody that story because it meant so much to me. It's like so cool.
Next up, Nika Agumakai, the 2016 MVP and perennial All-Star, joined the expanding list of players who praised Clark. Following the All-Star game, Nneka was caught on tape expressing real love for Caitlin, saying, "You can't deny her impact."
I mean, I thought that they were professional, like as anyone at this level would be. I'm always impressed by the two of them. I think it was also really fun to see them playing together tonight. They had some synergy and the maturity that they have going in, not even just being here at All-Star.
And that phrase, made by one of the league's most renowned veterans and union leaders, was more than a praise. It was a statement.
What's up, DJ? How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. You got the rest? Yeah.
Caitlin Clark is more than just a celebrity. She represents a movement. Remember Cheryl Swoops, Caitlin Clark's most vocal critic? Cynthia Cooper, Clark's former colleague and the first WNBA vice president, has just silenced that hatred and given her the recognition she deserves.
Sitting there like, oh my God. But she's so crafty. This is what people don't know about Caitlin. She's not just a three-point shooter. She's a great passer, not a mediocre passer, not so-so. She is a great passer, but also she's crafty. I saw her get the ball, lay it up on the back door cut, like they waiting for her to pop out to the three-point line. Boom, she slips back door, gets that bucket. Like she is crafty, and she's just a rookie. She's just a rookie. That level of greatness, that level of play on a consistent basis as a rookie puts you up in the upper echelon of any league, definitely the W.
Cooper did not merely express admiration. She went all in, adding that having Caitlin Clark on Team USA would be excellent for both America and basketball.
To put Caitlin Clark on Team USA, absolutely. Any USA basketball experience for someone as young as Caitlin Clark is going to benefit America for years and years and years and years. So yeah, I would put her absolutely on Team USA.
That is not just praise. That's a torch being transferred from one pioneer to another.
I wish, Caitlin Clark had that experience this year because she's our future.
Then came an even more moving moment of recognition from another WNBA legend. Tamika Catchings, an Indiana Fever star, 2011 MVP, and one of the most beloved figures in franchise history, recently praised Clark's impact on the game. Hearing affirmation from Catching hits differently is more than a compliment for someone who has observed every stage of the Fever's journey. It's a seal of approval from the heart of Indiana basketball.
I want to ask, to start off, Caitlin Clark right now, Indiana Fever. What is she doing for the WNBA? How much do you love it?
Obviously, Caitlin Clark effect, being able to come in, but what I think is what she brings.
Yeah.
Coming from the college realm, there's a lot of great rookies that have come in. She's definitely spearheading it.
Next up is Jonquil Jones, the 2021 League MVP and WNBA champion who bravely defended Caitlin Clark against her internet haters.
Be careful when you say like the Fever fans, because I don't think it's the Fever fans. I think it's the people that wanted Caitlin Clark to be a certain type of way and they thought that she was. And so they became Caitlin Clark fans, assuming that. And then they realized like, oh no, she's actually not.
Jones' choice to speak up was not only shocking, it altered the tone of the entire debate. Her remarks broke through the din, reminding everyone that instead of criticizing a once-in-a-generation player, the league should be praising her. Jones made it plain that Clark's ascension does not endanger the WNBA. Rather, it supports it.
Wanted to latch on to Caitlin Clark and then use her as, this fuel to be able to be the way that they wanted to be.
Speaking of MVPs, consider Lisa Leslie, a three-time winner and one of the league's most important figures. You probably recall her once suggesting that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese share Rookie of the Year honors.
And she's actually said that they both deserve to win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, that didn't age very well. Fast forward to now, and Leslie has entirely switched sides. She supports Clark wholeheartedly, congratulating Caitlin for her record-breaking efforts. It turns out Clark didn't need to adjust to the WNBA at all. The league needed to adjust to her. At number 10, we've come full circle. Diana Taurasi, the 2009 MVP and WNBA's most prolific scorer, has officially altered her tune. As the season continued, reality dawned. After 4 losses to Clark, including the All-Star game, Taurasi's post-game mood said it all.
It's amazing. What Caitlin's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable. And, the one thing that I really love about her, she loves the game. You can tell she's put the work in. And even, throughout, her short WNBA career, it's been a lot of pressure, a lot of things thrown at her. And, she keeps showing up and keeps getting better every single game. So her future is super bright. And, being a veteran and being in this league for a long, long time, it's pretty cool to see that and, going into the future.
She hugged Clark after their final match. And in her press conference, she showed nothing but respect. The same player who previously questioned Clark's readiness now refers to her as the game's future. But the surprises did not end there. Erica Wheeler, a previous All-Star Game MVP and Clark's mentor, ranks 11th. Wheeler, known for her honesty, refuted all of the nasty locker room stories, portraying the overall climate as supportive and unified. She further stated how Caitlin's sense of humor frequently lightened difficult situations, allowing teams to relax and develop genuine chemistry.
All we do is have fun. With Caitlin Clark, who never takes anything serious, I tell people all the time, she's really a kid at heart.
Finally, the reigning MVP, A.J. Wilson, is still resisting the inevitable. Even now, she downplays Clark's successes and refuses to accept her dominance. It stands in stark contrast to every other MVP who has come forward to show appreciation.
You rank her amongst all-time college players, in your opinion?
Ooh, that's tough because you got to win one. I feel like that college is one of those spaces where you got to win one for them to even have your name in the conversation. And it took me 3 years to win mine, so it's hard.
Interview 26. So there you have it. 11 previous MVPs are stepping out to honor Caitlin Clark's excellence, while one current MVP remains in denial. Clark's accomplishments in her first year are not only amazing, but also unprecedented. What's more amazing is that she's only getting started. Caitlin Clark is not looking for clout. She's pursuing championships. Every record she sets and milestone she achieves is simply a stepping stone toward her ultimate goal, bringing a championship back to Indiana. But despite the awards and honors, her genuine effect extends farther. She's inspiring a generation, demonstrating that what previously appeared impossible is now happening right in front of our eyes. This isn't simply another player. It is the beginning of a new era. Caitlin Clark is not following the footsteps of legends. She is forging her own path. The WNBA's future does not wait. It's already arrived, and its name is Caitlin Clark. Do you think Caitlin will be the WNBA MVP next season? Please let us know in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and enable all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we'll see you next.